After having a week of wind, snow, and downright nasty weather, we decided to head to southern Arizona where a bucket list drive awaited, the venerable Camino del Diablo. Driving south, the snow slowly dissipated outside the windows of the truck, and the warm weather eased into our bones. You find us at our first campsite, northeast of Ajo, Arizona. Welcome to our adventure. Well, we found home for the night. We were going to try and make it to Ajo, but we just decided not to. When you make the rules for your trip, you can decide when to stop and when to keep going. So we're hanging around these old guys tonight. I'm still in the dead of winter. My body's like, it's cold out here. It's like, well, let's see, what is it? It's 59 degrees. It was 2 when we left Farmington this morning. And the truck was absolutely covered in ice and snow. The locks were frozen on the camper. We had to melt our way into the camper this morning. I can honestly say that's the first time I've ever done something like that. But here we are. It's so quiet. I saw a fly. It's weird. We got camp set up. I'm so excited to start the Camino del Diablo. We got all our... There's Bella. We got all our overlandy cool stuff up there. Our gas cans are full. We got these new Dometic water jugs. They're empty. We're going to fill those up tomorrow. We've got enough water with us to get through tonight. These are what we're excited about. Chama Vaquero chairs. Let me set one up and show you. These are brand new. So we had the Eno Eagle's Nest chairs, and it's like pickup sticks with an elastic bungee cord in between them, and we dread setting them up. So this is real-time setup here. These things are beautiful. Stainless hardware. I don't know what the wood is, but it's very heavy, so maybe a hardwood, oak. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just classic. I believe they got their design out of the campaign chairs from the 1900s. They are beautiful.
People think those mountain biking. I think it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We just had a wreck with the GoPro. It's okay. Look at how easy that is. So compared to the Eno, what do you think?
Oh, geez. Well, about a tenth of the time
Yeah.
to set up, probably even less than that to break down.
Yeah.
Because that was always the worst, was taking it down. It was, well, we can set them up. That might be nice, but we gotta take them down in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it made you think about it. The only downside to these is I don't know that they're going to be as weather resistant.
They'll definitely get wet, and it'll take longer to
Yeah,
dry
because that's a
out.
cotton duck. And the wood may not like being wet, but I'm sure they've engineered them for stuff like that.
And we live in a dry area. Like,
Yeah.
we'll be able to let
Yeah,
it
unless
dry out.
we go to the mountains, yeah. Yeah, it just looks so good. Like it's meant to be.
Yeah, man.
There's home with the twinkle lights. I'm gonna go raise the hood on GW. Let it breathe a little bit. So no little mousies get in there next to that warm motor. Breathe. Yeah. Just looks good. Looks right. And I think we're gonna get a bite to eat. See what the night holds. When we camped were always just amazing. Whenever the family went out, whenever Ron and Lala and Casey and Jason and Meemaw and Peepaw and all them went out. I mean, we had a kitchen off the back of the GMC, like it was a 10 by 10 foot kitchen.
Wow.
And like everybody did something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had a job.
Yep.
Nice.
Those were the days when there weren't any of this meals ready to eat stuff.
My favorite camping breakfast that we ever had, my dad would do canned potatoes in the cast iron skillet and just slice them up real thin, throw some, I don't know, some addictive sort of substance, like, I don't know, maybe butter, onions, and then just fry the living tar out of those potatoes where they're a little crispy on some of them, and you've had them before cooked on the stove, but cooked on the campfire is just...
No, you get the wood smoke in it.
Oh, so good.
This is the teddy bear cactus. The scientific name is Grabus urassis. And if you so much as brush up against one of these things, they will latch onto you like no other. It's like we got a lazy Saguaro here. So he just fell over. Oh, sorry about the shadow. Anyway, mind the Grabus urassis cactus. Are you ready?
Yes.
Shall we launch?
Yes.
Onward and upward. Both Elizabeth and I grew up in the San Juan Mountains of southwest Colorado. But the desert has become one of my favorite places to be and explore. It's not for everyone, and it's not a place to be in the summertime. But in the middle of February, it is both beautiful and magical, and it calls to me. Turning off the highway onto the Diablo, my mind swirling with the possible outcomes. Would we make it? Would we have trouble? What about smugglers and migrants? All of these possibilities were part of the adventure and why, to a small degree, we were going. Not to seek out trouble for trouble's sake, but to see what was out there and decide for ourselves, on our terms, the true meaning of this ancient road.
It's too bad we don't know anybody named Bates.
No one at all.